Alrighty, people, we are back, and this is Detective Pikachu Returns for the Nintendo Switch. This is part 8, if I'm not mistaken, of our blind playthrough of this game. Let's get going. Just making sure that I have all the pieces of software that I need to stream already launched. Yeah, I was supposed to publish this to Discord as well. Thought I was missing something. Alright, now we're good to go.
What? Oh, right.
Cow, she said she saw something glimmering inside the cupboard. The cupboard right in front of her? Let's take a look. Glimmering. Lab scientist must have used this cupboard. What's up there? I can't see what's on the shelves. You gotta tell me. Wait a second, I'm looking. Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. What's this? It's a key. What a weird place to keep a key. Wonder what it's for. Let's take it with us. We might be able to use it later. Let me know if you see anything strange. I can't see what's up there from down here. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. What do you suppose these chemicals are used for? Careful, Tim. The last thing we need right now is you hurting yourself. Yeah, I know. You worry too much. Old man. Everything's a mess inside the cabinets. This wasn't done by a rampaging Pokemon. Someone must have been searching the room for something.
Oh.
Switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. I guess this is why there's no electricity. Busted doesn't even begin to describe the state of this switchboard. It looks like someone completely destroyed it. Yeah, it wouldn't get this damaged unless someone did it on purpose. Take it from me, a guy who knows a thing or two about this sort of electrical stuff. But who would do this?
Oh.
What do you think this stain is? Kinda looks like a chemical spill or something. Maybe some chemicals spilled during the Pokemon rampage. Based on the smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain. Still, we don't know what chemical this was. We better not touch it. There's a note. Read it aloud. From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please be aware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Yeah, but the note is fine, though. You can leave it behind. Due to the building's dilapidated state, watch your step as you move about. So it's a note that's for people searching the building when it was already destroyed, then. These appear to be instructions of some kind. What do you suppose this management team is? I have no idea, but at least now we know for sure that people have been here. Yeah, we still don't know who's been here or how many of them there are. But they were clearly following orders to search for something. But how did they get out of here? Good question. The door was locked from the inside. And why did the note say to seal off a hallway with concrete? There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating. Looks... He says this place looks even rougher than the police station. Can't say I disagree. Everything's trashed here.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Tim. I hope I'm not holding you back. No worries. Take your time. Thanks, but I'm worried about Papa too. I can't just stand here and brood forever. I just need to rest a sec. Then I can help. Promise. Thanks, Rachel. This must be really hard for her, but she's doing a great job hanging in there.
Oh.
Look, Pikachu, there's another food wrapper on the floor. It's the same as the one we got from Garbodor. Garbodor? That means this trash is another piece of evidence that people have been in and out of this place. Let's start deducing. Yeah, and there might be more proof too. Let's keep looking.
Oh.
Look, footprints. Are they humans? Couldn't be. They're too big. There's no dust of them over them either. So they must be recent. I think these are probably Tankalas footprints. I see. It must have left these footprints when it came inside. Haven't I searched everything already? Okay, yeah, there's a chain and padlock. These are the doors we couldn't open because of the chain. The chain is fastened with the padlock. We need to get this unlocked so Darmanitan and Tangoro can get in here. Sure would be convenient if that key we found earlier is for this lock. Let's give it a try. Here goes. Alright, that takes care of the chain. So the bigger Pokemon can come in. Goro! Sorry for the wait, fellas. So Tim, what are your thoughts after looking the room over? It's pretty clear that someone's been coming in here, and based on that note, we know they had a purpose for doing so. Right, we relied on details, but we know something fishy is going on. We should try to figure out what exactly happened here. Based on that note we saw on the desk, we can safely assume that someone was giving instructions, but what were the people here actually up to? If we can figure that out, we might learn something useful about Unitas. Why don't you tell me what you think, Tim? Did we find any clues about what was going on here? What happened in this building? No. Yeah, this one I know for sure it's true. Like, people have been researching R, but like, not recently, I suppose. The note we found said something about sealing off the hallway with concrete. That must mean there's a hidden hallway somewhere on this floor. Sealing off a whole hallway seems pretty extreme. All the more reason for us to find it. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Let's go ask. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink. Okay. It's the note from the management team. There's still a lot we don't understand. Let's keep investigating. Goro! He says he's ready whenever you need him. All you gotta do is ask. Appreciate it. Dar? He's asking when you're gonna need him. We're okay for now, but I'll let you know when we could use your help. Should I ask Growlithe to sniff the... yeah, pick the scent from the wrapper? She says it's too dusty in here. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah! Yeah, true. His special vision might be able to find something. What do you think? Time to get Luxray's help? It's the only one where it says yes or no, so it's gotta be this one. Alright, Luxray, let's do this. Lux. Which button is it again? Ah, yeah, R. Hey, there's open space behind this wall. Bingo! Now you know where to go, but how exactly do you plan to get there? Break down the wall, of course. This measly little wall doesn't stand a chance against Darmanitan. Could you please smash that suspicious-looking wall over there? Darman! Raring to go, huh? Let her rip, Darmanitan. This is the wall. Think you can smash it? If you could smash, I could smash it in my sleep. Just watch. Nitan! Smashed it good. Just like I knew you would. Thanks, Darmanitan. Let's all keep going. Wow, there is a whole hallway hidden behind that wall. Some stairs leading down too. Someone must have really wanted to keep this hidden.
Yes.
Who'd have thought there'd be a secret hallway behind that wall? But there's stuff going on back there that someone doesn't want us to see. Let's go, Tim. I wonder what's past these stairs. Only one way to find out. Are you ready to go down there too, Rachel? Yeah, thanks, Tim. I'm okay now. I need to know how Papa and Unitas are connected. Okay, let's go, everyone. Maybe he's being blackmailed now. Maybe he's not such a bad person. Excuse me. I didn't realize this place had such a big basement. The floors above aren't in use anymore, but it sure looks like this one is. If Unitas would go so far as to seal up a hallway, they must be keeping some pretty big secrets down here. And now it's time for us to uncover them. So that must mean that they come in and out of this place through some other entrance/exit. Alright? What's this feeling? What's wrong? I think we're getting closer to my body. You can tell? Apparently, yeah. I wonder if Mewtwo's power has anything to do with it. So Dad's body is somewhere in this building. Oh, and one more thing. It feels like Pikachu's consciousness is growing weaker inside me. Weaker? Why? It could be because I know who I am again. Memories and all. So he's taking over? Or something. I don't know how long Pikachu can hold out, so we can't afford to dawdle. Don't worry, we won't let Pikachu's consciousness disappear. I swear I'll find a way to return you two to normal. Tim. We will now be conducting the final test of the cubes. Management and operations teams, please stand by on the bottom floor B5. The broadcast just now. Well, if you needed any more proof that this place is occupied by someone. Sounds like there's a lot to investigate, yeah.
Tim, can we talk? Tim, you know how Sophia said she could understand what I was saying all along? Wonder why she never brought it up. Hey.
Wait, Tim, what is it? Look over there. Is that? Let's hide and see what happens.
Hey, did you remember to turn in the Aurora drop?
Yeah, I just dropped it off. Wasn't easy to get, though. Cramorant just refused to cough it up.
What are you all doing here? The mayor is here today to inspect the production line.
Oh.
No slacking off.
Yes, ma'am.
So he's in on it then.
You, come with me. I need somebody to help set
If he's
up on
coming to
floor
inspect,
B5.
it's not like he's wants nothing
You
to
two
do with it.
stand by on
and is
this
forced
floor
to do
until
it.
further notice.
Copy that.
Hey.
I heard people talking, so I came to see what's going on. Unitas is here, just like we thought. Our deductions were right on the money. And did you hear what they just said, Tim? Something about the Aurora drop in the production line. Based on that broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about producing the cubes. And Papa is here to conduct an inspection. The mayor might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him. Guess we'll need to find a way to get downstairs. We gotta be careful, though. There are still some Unitas goons on this floor. They might have gone into one of the rooms around here. We should keep our guards up if we decide to walk into any of them.
Hey.
We're trying to get to floor B5, right? Let's check out the stairs or the elevator. Not expecting the elevator to be available to us. The elevator stopped at B5. Well, they did just say they were heading down there. Tried pushing the button, but it's not working. I'll bet you need a card key. Then I sure hope we can find one somewhere.
Oh,
This looks like a map of the facility. Lucky us, the floors all have labels. Let's see, floor B1 is labeled Management Team. Floors B2 and B3 are labeled Operations Team. And Research Team covers floors B4 and B5. Management, Operations, and Research. Seems like Unitas is made up of 3 teams. There's a map of this floor too. Yeah, stairs are over that way. Looks like we're on B1, the floor used by the Management Team. The map says there are 2 rooms on this floor, and if we want to get down, we could either use the elevator or take the stairs. As long as we can get there without being seen. Well, for now, let's investigate. Lou. Yeah, it feels way different down here compared to upstairs. Guess my hunch about this place was right. Then we'd better be extra careful from here on out. You look nervous, Growlith. Are you okay? Grr, growl. She's scared, but she says she won't let that stop her. Thanks, Growlith. We're glad to have you with us. Grr. I'm acting weird? Hey, even I get nervous sometimes. We're infiltrating the enemy's base for crying out loud. Grr. Dar! What is this place? I'm wondering that myself. We'll only know if we investigate. There should be some stairs behind this door, but I can't seem to get it open. It's locked. Looks like it needs a passcode.
oh,
Looks like a terminal to input the passcode to access the stairs. Appears to be a 4-digit passcode too. We want to access the lower floors, but we can't use the elevator. Stairs will work, but we need a passcode, right? Yeah, 4-digit number. Let's search this floor top to bottom for that passcode then. Good idea, someone might have written it down somewhere. Yeah, but you were telling me I couldn't go left earlier. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for Unitas though. If you get caught, this case is as good as closed. Right, I'll be careful. Can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear voices on the other side of this door. Probably the same guys from before. Guess we're not investigating this room. Could have asked the Luxray. Wait, did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? I don't know, and as much as I'd like to find out, we can't just go barging blindly into rooms if we want to avoid Unitas. This is so frustrating. Yeah, but... should probably ask Luxray, what is going on over there? What the... Neighbor is just throwing tables over the fence? What's going on? Excuse me. Guess he intends to throw them away and come through our passage to pick them up. Hope so.
whoa, what? Oh, right.
What are you doing, Pikachu?
Oh,
There's a water cooler here. The old Unitas watering hole, eh? Even bad guys gotta wet their whistles, I suppose. Then we'd better not hang around for long. Someone is bound to stop by sooner or later. Oh, there's a little, thing that Pikachu can fit through.
oh,
Inspections occur nightly, so to ensure that the cubes are operating properly, maintenance staff will be checking each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. And they gotta run these checks 7 nights a week. Sounds like a real grind.
oh,
Passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. Aha, we can find the passcode in the standby room. Now there's a handy piece of intel. There are 2 rooms on this floor. Which do you think is the standby room? Quickest way to find out is to check both. Just to be sure, let's look at the other notices too.
oh.
Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent further incidents, pay close attention to each Pokemon's behavior. In the event that the Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. Escaped Pokemon are to be recaptured at any means necessary. They're keeping Pokemon captive here. Sure seems that way. This notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. In past escape attempts, I've put them on high alert, so as if this wasn't already challenging enough. We can find the passcode to the stairway in the standby room, but there might be Unitas members in there, right? We can't just go valtzing into a room without seeing what's inside first, which means we need a hand from... Like I said. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go ask Luxray for help. Yeah, I figured that one out way ahead of you, buddy. Luxray, you'd be able to see what's beyond those walls, right? Ray, should we get some help from Luxray now? I guess so.
Okay.
Lux. Ooh, electrode. There are 2 humans and an electrode in the room. It's the same humans who were in the hallway earlier, the ones wearing white. How's the electrode look? Normal. It's in the corner, looking bored. So you don't think it was captured by Unitas. At any rate, it sounds like we can't go in that room to investigate. True, if you want to get inside, you'll need a plan. Electrode. There's, what do you call these again? Axolotl? Or whatever. Pikachu. What is it, Luxray? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. What? Tell me more, whatever you can see. A Wooper! Ah, that's their name in English.
Oh, man. We gotta do something. But how can we get in there?
There's a duct that looks like something.
That sounds promising.
A duct that looks like the ones at the police station, okay. The door appears to be locked. Then there's only one way to get inside. Where's the duct in that room lead to, Luxray? I can't tell from here. Too many walls in the way. Oh, I wonder if there's another duct somewhere that's connected to the one here. Guess we'll just have to search the rest of this floor. Let's go, Luxray. I didn't need Luxray for that. You can kind of see more clearly from here. This duct leads to the room next to us. You can probably use it to reach that Wooper then. What is your plan now? Let's head back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about that Wooper that needs our help. Hold on tight. What are we doing next? Luxray's gonna help us check inside those rooms. Oh, I see. So should I break the doors down? No, don't do that. The whole point is that I'm going to look inside from out in the hall. Brute force all the way. Do you want to stop riding, Luxray? Do you want to stop riding, Luxray? Be careful getting down. I'll let you a hand. Land you a hand. Okay, you worry too much, Tim.
Hey.
Tim, I gotta tell you something. Keep it down, Pikachu. Someone might hear you. Ah, right. I'll tell you quietly then. There are some Unitas guys and an electrode in the first room down the hall, which means we can't go in there. As for the second room, there aren't any Unitas guys, but what? A Wooper is collapsed on the floor in there. I'm worried about its condition shut away like that. That's awful. Is there anything we can do to help it? Shh! Now look who needs to turn down the volume. I feel the same way as you, Tim. We've got to help it. Looks like a duct on the far side of this floor leads into that room. I ought to be able to squeeze through, especially if it's for a rescue mission. Sounds good, let's go.
Yes.
A weakened Whooper has been locked in a room by itself? We need to go help it right away, but how do we get into the room? Don't worry, Rachel. We're pretty sure Pikachu can get in through a duct at the end of the hall. I ought to be able to reach the room Whooper is in from here. I'll go check on it, so just sit tight. Got it. Here, let me help you get into the duct. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Tim.
Come on, Tim. Give me a boost.
Sure thing. Hurry and go help.
I got it covered. Out in one piece.
Well, I'm in. Now I just need to help that weakened Whooper Luxray told me about. Yeah.
Hey,
I don't have time to investigate this right now. Okay. Loves to stay hydrated. Yeah, its name in French is axolotl, which I guess tells you... No, axolotl. Yeah, axolotl is the name of the animal, so that's not a Pokemon name. Yeah, it's axolotl. Which is closer to what it actually is, I guess. Gives you a better idea of what it is, but... Just from the name. Whooper? I don't know what that comes from, though. Hey, you okay? What happened to you? Whoop. Oh man, it's in bad shape. I need to unlock the door so I can call Tim and the others. I wonder if this... No, this game does not have any other voices besides English, I think. It gave me a choice of English and Japanese when I booted it up. But then again, I bought a physical Japanese version, so... I don't know if in the West, yeah. If it offers more choices.
hey.
Yes, I can open the door from inside. Hey Tim, Rachel, get in here. Is Whooper okay? It's in pretty bad shape, poor thing. What could have made it collapse like this? It must need water. See, Whooper's whole body is dried up. Well, there's a water fountain out there, a water cooler. We need to get it some water ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's water on this floor. Let's go get some for Whooper. Yeah? Why did they lock it up here knowing it would die?
Okay.
This water should help Whooper, yeah. Let's bring it some right away. Oh, good. It looks so much better. It says thank you. Whooper! Thank goodness it's okay. What's this Whooper doing here anyway? Good question. Let's ask. Mind if we ask you a few questions, Whooper? Whoop. About you.
Okay.
Your skin looks all damp and healthy again. That's great to see. Whooper! The air actually feels a little cooler next to Whooper. Thanks to its damp ability, Whooper can make the air around itself more humid. Interesting. It actually feels pretty refreshing. Whooper! What were you doing here in the first place, Whooper? Whooper! Whoop whoop! Some humans captured it and brought it here against its will. Just like Darmanitan and his friends. What a horrible thing to do. Whooper! And they wouldn't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. Whooper usually live in water. The sudden change in environment must have been tough for it. Do you know anything about Unitas, Whooper? Whooper? Whooper says something was put on its back after that. Its mind went blank. That would explain why it doesn't know anything about Unitas. I'm sure that something was a cube. Unitas must have been conducting experiments on this poor Pokemon.
Okay.
Whooper seems okay now, so we should get back to what we were doing. Right, we need to find the passcode to get downstairs. It might even be in this room, so we should look around. Why don't we try that desk first? It might have info we can use. There's also that panel on the wall with that glowing, almost blinking green light there.
Tim! Over here! Don't worry. I'm gonna solve this case soon so you can go back home. Hang in there.
Oh,
There's an intercom here. It looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast to other rooms in the facility. Do you think we might be able to use this?
oh,
There's a notice on the wall. In the event of a fire or other emergency, an alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately. As sketchy as this organization is, I'm glad they've at least got a disaster preparedness plan.
oh.
Wow, look at this. What is it, Tim? A photo of the Aurora drop. They were talking about the Aurora drop earlier, weren't they? What's this all about? There might be some valuable info on this desk. What should we look at first?
Oh,
It's a photo of Sableye. I think, yeah, this is the same Sableye I met in the police station. We were roommates, actually. But what's a photo of it doing here? There's something written on the back. Oh, you're right. It eats jewels, so watch out. Huh? What exactly are people supposed to watch out for? Password? Something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated with Cramorant saliva. Be sure to finish before Mayor Myers comes to inspect, huh?
is this?
This desk reminds me of all the times your mom would get annoyed with me. She used to say, it took a lot of
Hey,
talent
RNG.
to clutter up a room the way I
Good
did.
morning. Examine what? It's going well, thank you. Going good. These documents are full of complicated looking equations. It would take a specialist to make sense of all this. What's this folder? Let's see, it's labeled business plan. Hey, look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organization gets its funding. I'm not sure we can figure that out from this document alone.
Oh,
This looks like a report about some experiments, but why is there another photo of the Aurora drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora drop fall from space? And a couple of other section titles. Namely, meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses, and the Aurora drop and meteoritic energy. The Aurora drop in outer space? I can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Seems like Unitas has been doing some really detailed research on the Aurora drop. They might have had something to do with its theft too. Why don't we think about this for a second, Tim? If Unitas was involved in the jewel theft, what exactly was their motive? I'm curious about that too. How were they planning to use the Aurora drop? In their research on controlling Pokemon? Let's look back on what we found and think it over. Find any clues that might help us figure this out? Nah, I don't think that's it. Well, to further their research sounds like the most plausible thing, right? To feed Sableye. Nah, it's this one, isn't it?
okay.
Maybe they stole the Aurora drop to further their research. I mean, take a look at this photo from the experiment report and this photo of the Aurora drop. It's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about that jewel. But what in the world for? If we keep investigating this facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or another. Ba-ba-bum. Excuse me, I'd like to check how far along we are. Okay. We're not too far from the end, apparently. I don't know if we'll have time to finish today or not, but... If not today, tomorrow at the latest, I think. I doubt there's anything else to find in this room. Yeah, you're right. Darn. Passcode to reach floor B2 should be in the standby room next door. Is there any way to check that room without alerting the Unitas members in there? There was no passcode in here, so I guess we can conclude that this is in the standby room. In which case, the passcode ought to be in the room next to this one. But Unitas members are in there, right? We gotta figure out a way to get them out. Let's look back on what we've found so far and come up with a plan. Find any clues that might help us figure this out? Report a fire over the intercom. Report a Pokemon's escape over the intercom. Yeah, that one might work. Take the passcode by force. Wait for the nightly maintenance checks. This one?
Okay.
What if we use the intercom to report that the Pokemon has escaped? A notice on the wall said that if a Pokemon escapes, everyone is supposed to drop what they're doing and try to recapture it. So if we told a little white lie over the intercom, everyone in that room would freak out and rush out of there. Yep, and while they're out, we can sneak inside and search the room. Send out the false alarm over the intercom.
Hey,
Alright, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. You should ask Rachel to do that. She's a good liar. Ha. Will Growlithe and the others be okay? Good point. They should probably stay clear of the stairs. Let's go let them know. Excuse me, there's something I must do. Excuse me. Oh, crap. Went back to close the door. Alright. They should probably stay clear of the stairs, so let's go let them know.
okay.
Okay, we got them all to move. Now those Unitas mooks won't run into them when they leave the room. Phew, okay, here goes nothing. Let's see, the number for the room next door is...
Hello, this is floor B1.
A Pokemon has escaped the facility. I need you on the first floor right away. All of you!
But we were told not to leave our posts.
Are you disobeying a direct order from your superior? Get yourselves up here now!
Yes, sir! Emergency! Mobilize and move out!
He learned from the best, huh, Rachel?
We did it.
They actually fell for it. Okay.
Sounds like it worked. Now that these Unitas Bozos are gone, we can finally get into the standby room. Let's check it out before they come back. Oh no, there's Electro! Charged to the limit. No, 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 no! What? Oh yikes, Electrode is still here. Oh. Oh no. Wait, is this electrode about to use self-destruct? Sure looks like it. This is bad, Tim. You've got to calm electrode down, but how? I think I know a way, Tim. Pokemon can't use self-destruct if there's too much moisture in the air. Really? Then that means you just need to dampen the air. Thanks, Rachel. Let's hurry, Tim. Is that true from the Pokemon battle system? If there's a Pokemon with a damp ability or something, then the opposing Pokemon can't use self-destruct? Huh. Whooper, we need your help. An electrode in the next room is about to use self-destruct and explode. Could you come with us and dampen the air in there? Whoop! Thanks a ton. I knew we could count on you, buddy. It's willing to help us. Thanks, Whooper. You're a real lifesaver. Whooper! Okay, let's go stop that electrode. Whooper!
Yes!
Alec. Says thanks for stopping the explosion. Why did you do it? The credit should really go to Whooper. It's okay to take some credit now and then, Tim. But hey, Electrode, why did you rev up to explode all of a sudden? Alec, you got startled by some strangers showing up out of the blue, huh? So it wasn't ordered to attack us or anything. Alec, apparently its only orders were to stay here. To wait here. Okay, well, yeah, same thing. About you.
Excuse me?
Could you tell us a little about yourself? It says it's much more prone to exploding when it's stressed. I imagine being shut in a little room like this would be really stressful. Alec. Apparently that's not the problem, it's just upset that those Unitas folks haven't been playing with it much recently. Oh, I see.
Hey,
It's the simple things in life. Can you tell us anything about the people in white uniforms who were in this room earlier? Alec. Oh, this electrode wasn't brought here by force. Alec. It's been the partner of a Unitas member since before all this happened. Really? Huh. I guess some people in Unitas actually care about Pokemon. Alec. Electrode says they're all really friendly. I'm surprised to hear that. They've been using Pokemon like tools, it's hard to imagine them as anything other than bad guys. Maybe they were just nice around Electrode so it wouldn't explode. Somehow that's even harder to imagine. Alec? Now that Electrode has calmed down, we can finally search this room. Whooper's ability really came in clutch. Thanks, Whooper. We really appreciate you defusing the situation before it could blow up in our faces. Whooper! Okay, Tim, let's get to it. Right, we need to find the passcode to the stairs.
Papa.
Thanks for your help, Whooper.
Yes.
I'm glad Electrode calmed down. Things could have gone very badly if it had exploded. Sure, but blasting a hole in the floor might have at least given us a way down. Is that how you were planning on getting downstairs? Wow, poor Electrode. What? What did Pikachu say? I think you're better off not knowing. Sorry, just kidding, you know.
Oh,
This is Unitas' schedule for today. Bring in the Aurora drop, Mayor Myers' inspection. Ship out the cubes.
oh,
This document is full of information written in fine print. Look at these section readings. Sanjeev, Dennis's mansion, Pokemon inside the mansion. Looks like they did their homework before stealing the Aurora drop.
oh.
Let's see what these papers are. From the management team's research team, to optimize research efficiency, voice recorders for dictating notes will be distributed to all research personnel. Looks like the researchers here use voice recorders. Dictating notes sounds way more convenient than writing them out. I ought to try that for detective work. I think we're doing just fine with regular written notes. But wouldn't it be handy if we could record witness statements? That actually does sound pretty helpful now that you mention it.
Oh,
Someone wrote down the passcode to the stairs. Awesome. Now we can get down to floor B2. Passcode is 7020. Okay, then let's head to the stairs as soon as we finish investigating this floor. I think we're done, no? We have, investigated everything. Haven't we? I think so. I think we're good.
can feel it. Harry's body, my body, is somewhere in this building.
Wappa? Stairs. Let's enter the passcode. It should be that 4-digit number we just found.
Okay.
Alright, Tim, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go to floor B2. Okay, let's head downstairs. Excuse me, this way, everyone. We gotta be quiet, though. Yeah. Well, we're finally on B2. It's a lot quieter than the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's gonna be an eco-fest if we all go down these holes together. Yeah, it might be better if the rest of you wait here. Okay, be careful, Tim. Hey, check it out. There's a floor map over there. Looks like there's a big storage room on this floor, and on the other side of that storage room are the stairs leading down to the next floor. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's gonna be a hike. Guess we better get going. Looks like we'll need another passcode to access those stairs too. Gotcha. Let's look for it on our way then. Okay. Okay, whatever. How did that happen? Elevator. What is this place? Some kind of pod? These machines are probably used for research. Sure, but what's that rock? Don't know. Let's take a look around.
Oh,
There are some papers here. Looks like they were written by someone in Unitas. Go ahead and read them then. They seem to be documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the southern ruins in the past. A significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. Sounds like looking around in here might help us figure out what Unitas was up to in the ruins. Probably. Let's investigate. Where should we start looking? Well, that.
oh,
Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites we read about? Sure seems like it. They must have used this equipment to analyze it. Looks like this file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found in the southern ruins are not only exceedingly hard, but also contain incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy content of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's cave are low in energy and cannot be used, so this meteorite contains energy. I guess it's more than just normal rock. Another one. This paper's got some names with short comments under them. Successfully completed mission at the ruins. Exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the Unitas member we saw at the ruins. I guess in some ways they're just like any other company. What are these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident, and some other areas have really deteriorated since then too. Guess that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill. These papers look like lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The meteorites found in the ruins are made of an incredibly hard material that cannot be crushed or scratched. It is unlike any metal heretofore discovered on this planet. Heretofore? That's the first time I read this word. Wow, they're really that hard? Meteorite hardness. What were they brought here for? Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here.
Hey,
Have you figured out why Unitas came to the ruins? I think so. It should be clear if we piece together all this evidence. Why was Unitas at the ruins? Consider what their goal may have been. Let's deduce their goal from the clues we found in this room. Did we find any clues that could help us figure out Unitas' goal? This.
Okay.
Do you suppose they could have gone there to look for an energy source? We read that the meteorites with high concentrations of energy were delivered downstairs for use. And that reference doc said lots of meteorites could be found around the ruins. So I think Unitas was at the ruins to collect meteorites they could use as an energy source. That seems most likely. But what the heck are they planning to do with that energy?
okay.
I think that's about all we can be sure of at this point. Yeah, let's keep moving.
Oh,
There's a bunch of papers here. Here's a message from the research team to the operations team. They're all addressed to the same team, which means whoever's desk this is must be on the operations team. I'm curious about what that team's been up to. Some kind of warehouse next door? Yeah.
It looks like a dead end.
Containers. For shipment. No? Cubic ones. Can't go any farther with these containers in the way. Yeah, Pangoro, come here. Then we'll just have to move them. Let's go ask Pangoro for help, yeah. Precisely. He's asking if we need his help. Yes! Goro! Play a game of Sokoban. I'm stuck already, no? Or maybe not. If I push this one all the way back. Not that I have to, but... Not much else I can do. Tuck them away. There we go. Nice. Now there's a clear way through. Much obliged, Pangoro. No problem. There should be another big room past here. Let's go get Tim and the others. Nice. Pangoro cleared the way for us. Just a little farther to the stairs now. There's another map over there. Let's take a look. Looks like there's another storage room past here. If we can just get through that, we'll be at the stairs. We still need the passcode, though. I think I've got a lead on that. Check out that paper next to the map. Let me see. Stairs passcode can be found in the standby room. Please return all controllers to the standby room. Excuse me. Need to clear my airways. Okay, excuse me. How's that for handy? Guess our next stop is the standby room. And lucky for us, it's on the other side of this next storage room. What do you think the controllers are? I'm not sure, but I am sure we're not gonna find the answer just standing here. Let's head for the standby room. Well, you know what it's for. It's for remote controlling the Pokemon that have those cubes on them. Seems obvious, no?
When you were in high school, Tim, we'd go fishing on Westlake in Levittown, remember? What? You don't?
Dar. Yeah, you can all wait right here. Dar. We'll figure out a way to handle this.
Yes.
The floor map shows a staircase just up ahead. Great, now we just have to get there without being seen by Unitas. We should be coming up on the stairs soon. Wait, Tim, there's something over there. Wandering Watcher. Dusk Noir.
Oh,
A Dusk Noir. That cube on it must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it a wide berth. But the poor thing is being controlled. Isn't there anything we can do to help? That notice we saw said something about controllers, right? Yeah. Might have been talking about cube controllers. That notice said they're in the standby room. We can rescue him once we reach the standby room, okay. I think so, yeah. And we're headed there anyway to get the passcode to the stairs. Let's head for the standby room then, without being spotted by Dusk Noir. Shucks.
run!
Yeah!
Sorry, that was my fault. I messed up back there.
Great detective tip number 17. We always learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
Whoops. I almost got spotted again. Standby room is the one there, right? Top left corner? Dusk Noir! It's not gonna turn around, right? Uh-oh. Okay, we made it. Be safe here for now. Now let's hurry up and find that passcode in the controller. There's a note on the wall. That's one thing.
Oh,
It's a cube controller! Now we can use it to make Dusk Noir stop patrolling. Yeah, oh, and the passcode is written down right here. Passcode is 2806, huh? Alright, that'll let us finally use the stairs. Then let's head back to Dusk Noir. Beep. Noir! Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal, we gotcha.
Hey,
Got any special skills? Huh? What was that? Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dusk Noir to elaborate. Ah, come on! Noir, you really don't know, eh? One day you were just suddenly here? The cube must have messed up its memory. I feel so bad for it. Noir. Sounds like Unitas has been controlling Dusk Noir for a really long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. That must have been so lonely. Noir.
okay.
Alright, we can finally use the stairs. Yeah, I'll just punch in the passcode, which was, 2806.
Tim, over here. You okay? I'm glad you came to your senses. Since you're not attacking me, you must be back to normal, right?
Weird, huh? Whoops. Yow! You feel bad for Dusk Noir because it was all alone for so long. Let's help Dusk Noir get back outside after we're done here. Yow! Dharma. No, you don't gotta smash the door down. You can open it just fine with the passcode. Dharma. Yeah, I understand. We'll let you know as soon as we need your help. Kinda hoping we won't. Goro, if I hadn't rescued you at the police station, you'd probably still be under a cube's control. Yeah, I suppose that's possible. They probably wanted to use that impressive strength of yours. We need to put a stop to all that. Lux. He wants to know if there's anything else we still need to do on this floor. Pretty sure we already investigated everywhere, but I can check just in case. Ray.
Yes.
Now that Dusk Noir has calmed down, I think we're ready to head downstairs. Yeah, I'll enter the passcode. It's a door to the stairs leading down. Go ahead and enter that passcode we found into the terminal on the left.
oh,
2806.
Okay.
Nice, it's unlocked. Part of me thought that passcode wasn't gonna work. Now we can get to B3. We haven't forgotten to investigate anything on this floor, have we? No, I think we're fine. Let's head down. There doesn't appear to be any kind of side quests or local concerns in this chapter since it's the last one, so... Alright, we made it to B3. Another floor closer to the one the mayor is supposed to visit. We'll need to be more careful than ever. Right, our first order of business should be figuring out how we're gonna get downstairs. If you need a floor map, there's one right here. I see, the stairs down to B4 are at the end of this hallway. There's a storage room past the stairs too. What do you suppose these detainment rooms in the center are? Reminds me of the rooms at the police station. If they're the same as the rooms at the station, there might be Pokemon being held there. I just hope there aren't any more Pokemon that are enduring what Whooper went through. I'm definitely curious about those detainment rooms, but we should check out the stairs first. We shouldn't wander around and risk getting caught by Unitas. Right, stairs first. Let's go, Pikachu. You You smell a familiar scent, but it's very faint. What are you smelling? Oh, it's too faint for you to identify. I wonder what it could be. Dar. This place feels similar to where they kept you captive before you escaped to the ruins. I hope there's nothing going on here. Goro. You're uncomfortable because this place reminds you of the police station. Gotta agree with you, this floor doesn't exactly have the most relaxing ambience. Wow, you seem real tense all of a sudden. What's up? Lux. This floor somehow feels worse than the others, so you want us to stay sharp? Thanks for the warning, Luxray. We'll be extra careful.
Yes.
Just a little bit farther to the bottom floor. What in the world is Papa planning to do with this facility? Do you really think he's connected to Unitas? If he is, we still don't know exactly what that connection is. True, but this is your dad we're talking about. Can't imagine him trying to do anything bad. Yeah, I'd like to believe that too.
Whoa!
Hey, where are you going? No reason to go back upstairs now. Yeah, you're right. Let's investigate this floor. Map of this floor. Stairs down to floor to B4 are at the end of this hallway.
Whoa!
A berserk Pokemon.
I think we're better off not opening this door.
Yeah. Huh? Pikachu.
Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why'd it even swallow the controller in the first place? We can't stop that Excadrill without it.
It'd be more efficient if we split up and searched.
Good idea. I'll keep looking here while you check downstairs.
Okay. I'll change the passcode to the stairs, just in case.
It's gonna be a pain in the neck coming and going without card keys.
Ah, stop complaining. Come on, Houndoom.
Houndoom. Sounds like the Pokemon going berserk in that room is an Excadrill. Yeah, and they can't stop it cause Cramorant swallowed the controller. But we've got our own problems to deal with right now. Sounds like the Unitas Stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. And the other one said she was going to change the passcode to the stairs. Are we stuck here then? How can we get downstairs? Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. Maybe we've got to stop that Excadrill first before we can sleuth around in there. Which means we need to find that Cramorant and get it to spit up that controller. Well, it should remember us, right? I'm thinking. Going by that map we saw, there should be another room up ahead. Let's start by checking there. Yeah, staircase.
Hey,
Storage room. Seems like the only place Cramorant could have escaped to. Hey, Cramorant, where did you go? Come out. Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, it's someone from Unitas. It's too dangerous to go any further. We don't know what we're walking into. Let's go back and join the others for a minute. I see. Thanks for catching us up. Passcode for a stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is going to be tricky. If you want to find a way to get downstairs, the only option left is to search the entertainment rooms. And to do that, we gotta stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does and get the controller. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. We'll be able to help Excadrill too. The question is, how do we find Cramorant without getting caught by Unitas? If Cramorant is hiding, it might be hard for just the two of us finding it on our own. Gow! I appreciate the enthusiasm, Growlithe, but we gotta emphasize stealth on this one. Which means the Pokemon we should be asking is... Lux? Think you can help us out again, Luxray? Ray. Charles. Well, Excadrill is still on the rampage. I'll take a look into the room. Rampaging Excadrill as a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same as the ones they put on us at the police station. So that's what's going on. Poor Excadrill. I feel for you, buddy. Are you saying that humans are forcing Excadrill to act this way? No, Cramorant swallowed the controller, so at this point Excadrill is completely out of control. It truly is a frightening device. I wonder if it'll settle down if we can get the cube off its back. Drill! Maybe we should keep our distance actually. For now, let's look for Cramorant. There's a Hariyama at the back. And a Corviknight I see. And Poliwrath.
Right away!
Hey, wait! Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant! Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him. Hey.
Chase the Cramorant. I will, but there's also a human in the storeroom. We'd better keep an eye on that person's movement so we can maneuver around them. Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. If we follow those, we should be able to find them. Try to get us through there without being spotted by the human Luxray. Just watch. Ah!
Wait, who are you? Oh. Hey!
I stopped moving, but too late. How could I mess up so badly? Let's try again, and this time, don't get caught. He keeps moving, even if you stop. Yeah. This guy is not gonna move anywhere else. If it's just that one human, then I don't have to worry about it anymore, right? I see Cramorant in the box. Really? Which box?
Hey, Cramorant! You're in there, yeah?
Oh, jeez, they found me!
Oh, please!
Hey, wait! Calm down!
Oh, I know you. We met before, yeah?
Really oozes intelligence.
Right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember? Yeah, that's because you were being controlled. So anyway, tell me why you're being chased. Huh? What did you swallow? Oh, seriously?
That's funny.
Look at that. The controller! Don't you worry. I swear I'll get you out of this place.
All you gotta do is fly over the shelves, really. Now that we found Cramorant, let's head back to Tim. Right, and that device, it's a cube controller. We can use it to stop Excadrill. Good. Pains me to see Pokemon being controlled. Hey, so how are we, like, gonna get out of here? Just stick with us, Cormorants. We'll keep you away from Unitas.
Why, you're gonna, like, escort me out of this building?
Thanks, dude. Aren't we trying to get to B5, Pikachu? I'm not sure Cormorant understands that. We'll figure something out. Tim, look, we found Cormorant. Great. What about the controller? Got that too. Now we can stop Excadrill. True to great detective form, Pikachu, and you did a great job too, Luxray.
Right.
Excadrill is in the room, just up ahead. We can get close we can't get close right now because it's going berserk. But it should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is the switch, right? I'll try to get close to the room Excadrill is in, then I'll press the switch to turn off the cube. Thanks, Tim. Once that's done, we need to search for a way to get down to the next floor.
Okay.
Excadrill is on the other side of this door. You got the controller ready, Tim? Yep. Okay, let's open the door. Oh, my camera is frozen. I'm frozen in a weird position. No, I can't leave it like that. Hold on. I'll pause the action. I'll fix this. Oh, no. No. Why is this happening? Just as I was stretching. Damn it, this is happening again. Sometimes I need to completely stop one of the programs that I'm using, either on the phone or on the PC, and start over completely, otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, like this. Should be fine. I don't know why either. It's so random. I can't narrow it down to just one thing in particular. The phone I had before, despite being less modern, was not causing me so many issues. I don't know. Something to do with power management on the phone, maybe, or something interrupting the process. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Hurry up, Tim! It's coming right at us!
I'm working on it. Stop! Okay.
Oh, good. It looks like Excadrill is settled down. Drill. Now you're free, Excadrill. Drill. Think we can ask it some questions? That's willing to talk.
Hey.
Excadrill are good at digging holes, right? Drill. Seems pretty proud of that. Drill. It says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling is its specialty. Doesn't it get dizzy when it drills? I'm wondering about that too. Hey, Excadrill, do you ever get dizzy? Drill. Oof, it just said, don't be ridiculous. I guess spinning just comes naturally to it.
Hey.
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? Well, getting dizzy happens because you have liquid in your ears. So, if it's got a different way of perceiving gravity and its spatial position relative to it, other than liquid, it's possible that it doesn't get dizzy. I don't know in living beings if there are any other methods by which it happens, but I don't know. Could be, I guess, that it happens that way in some animals. Okay, anyway. By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? Drill. I see, just like Dust Noir. So someone brought it here against its will and used a cube to force it to keep watch. Drill. Apparently it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. The cube on its back probably stopped it from moving freely. Treating Pokemon like this, it's just too cruel. What have the humans here been like? Drill. More mistreatment of Pokemon, huh? Drill. There are more captured Pokemon right here in these rooms. We can't just leave them like this. Yeah, let's set them free. So we were right about the detainment rooms. They're for holding Pokemon captive. Wait, detainment rooms? Yeesh, you'd think we were back at the police station, same scummy names and everything. We've got to figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon here. Yeah, if we search the room, we'll probably come up with something. We needed to investigate this room anyway. Yeah, we still need to find a card key. Right. Okay, let's get this investigation started, Tim.
No good.
This door is locked. We can't free the Pokemon stuck in there till we find a key.
No good.
This door is locked. We can't free the Pokemon stuck in there till we find a key. Could be important. Read it out, Tim. The detainment rooms on floor B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms on floor B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. Butler, eh? Must be talking about what happened back at the police station. There's a list here with dozens of Pokemon on it. Looks like a list of all the Pokemon in the facility. Some of these names are crossed out. Luxray, Lightbird, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were gonna be sent here too. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Rooper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. We've met all of these up to now. After that, there's some stuff about the cubes. The specs of the controller utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. I see, so that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there was any doubt of Unitas's involvement before, this pretty much proves it. But I still want to know more. Let's take a closer look.
Let me see.
I see the key. But let's not go there just yet. It's some internal orders within Unitas. There's water leaking from floor B3. Mr. Murloc keeps his valuable research data on floor B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Murloc does all his research on B4. I'm sure there's some useful information there, but we still don't know how to get down there. Let's just keep a cool head and keep looking, Tim. This looks like a business report written by someone in Unitas. Business report? Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. So he is the CEO of Unitas? The mayor. The cubes are ready to be shipped pending the completion of this final inspection. Mayor Myers is their CEO? It means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots. You're telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization? Papa the one running Unitas? That can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. Is he being controlled by a cube too? Nah, I suppose not. No, that would be too far-fetched, I think. Here's an experiment report about the cubes. It's got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Lightbird, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. The list goes on. Wooper, Dusknoir, Excadrill, Poliwrath, Hariyama, Corviknight. The same Pokemon we saw in that other document. This time we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a great diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. They're still planning to collect even more Pokemon. Here's another document written by someone in Unitas. Operations team, the details of your mission are as follows. Oh, found some official orders, did ya? Location, the Galar region. Goal, to advance our research and the development of the cubes. Details, gather as many different species of ice Pokemon as possible. So this is why Unitas brought back Darmanitan and the others. Can't believe they got dragged here all the way from Galar. I hope all those Pokemon we met at the ruins are doing okay. They'll be fine, they've got Gordon and Chris helping them out. That leaves the key, right? Some sort of key. It could help us get into the locked room. A locked room. Okay, if we find any locked rooms, well, let's try it out.
Hey.
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. Wah, Mwah, 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 mwah. Sure didn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all unit tasks. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. There's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else for now. Yeah, I almost forgot about the whole Howard reveal, but there's something else that's bothering me. Yeah, what's that? That paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Tim? We're getting increasingly close to the end. This is part 5 out of 7 of the final chapter, so... think about the reason why Unitas was capturing Pokemon. Begin deducing. Have you figured out why Unitas has been capturing and detaining Pokemon? Test out the cubes on them. Yeah, subjects.
Okay.
The cube experiment report said they needed data about Pokemon. So maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they'd been developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. They must have been testing the cubes out on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single Pokemon species, the entire operation would be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes by any means necessary. Are there any Pokemon left that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see what they have to say. There might be a clue somewhere that'll help us find the way downstairs. Let's be as thorough as we can with this set of rooms. I wonder if the key we found will open this door. Beep beep. Looks like it worked. Let's check out what's inside. Poliwrath. Whirly and burly. Wrath. It's a Poliwrath. Doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey Poliwrath, why are you in here? Wrath? Lirath. It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get home. Just sit tight for a bit, okay? Is it the one that was fighting on the streets in Rhyme City? Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Rah! Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding, it's gotta be pretty stressed. Wrath, Poliwrath. Whoa, why is it swinging its arms around like that? Oh, it's just showing us its favorite swing stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back in the water.
Hey.
How did you get here? You and Ariyama were flexing on each other when some human suddenly grabbed you? That must have been the PPB. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I've seen a Poliwrath and Ariyama fighting in the city before. Yeah, that was them. Wrath. It looks pretty mad about something. It's upset because they don't give it enough water here. Just like Wooper, these poor Pokemon. Car. Hey, aren't you the Corvi Knight that stole my hat? Car. You don't remember, but probably. Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You were probably being controlled by one of those cubes. Can you tell me a bit about that? You're such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? Yeah, you're pretty terrifying when you're flying at someone head-on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. Cow! Oh, I guess that's kind of a sore subject, huh? I'm really not blaming you for anything. Sorry I keep bringing it up. Why are you here?
Hey.
Do you remember how they managed to bring you here? Cow. I see. You went to sleep one day, and when you woke up, you were in a place you didn't recognize. Cow. And that's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, we're gonna show the world who's really at fault for all this. Let's talk to Ariyama. What was that? Looks like the floor's been weakened here. Weakened floor. Maybe this is where that drill guy was trying to escape. Oh, I can just barely see the floor below through these cracks. If we have Darmanitan use its strength to widen these cracks, we might be able to get down there. And risk the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Fair point. Darmanitan doesn't exactly have a light touch. Still, I think it's a good idea to ask a Pokemon for help here. Packs a straight arm wallop. Aria! Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way, Hariyama, don't even think about it. What did it say? It's been searching for a sumo opponent. Yeah, I don't know if you're really suited for sumo. We don't really have time to find out either. Excuse me. Sorry, Hariyama, I'm sure you'll find an opponent eventually. Hurry. About you. Hurry. It says it loves testing its strength by sumo wrestling. I bet Hariyama would get along really well with Darmanitan, but now is not a great time for them to spar. Yeah, if something happened to Darmanitan at this point, would be in real trouble. Hurry! Sorry, Hariyama, guess you win this round by default. Howdy. So you were brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of the Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair? Howdy. Apparently they grabbed it while it was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. I see. Hurry-ya! It's been stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started cracking. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. Wow, it's really strong. I don't think there's anything else for us to investigate in the detainment rooms. And we didn't find the passcode or a card key. We'll never get downstairs at this rate. We'll have to think of another way. Neither a passcode nor a card key could be found on floor B3. Is there a way to get downstairs without using either of those security measures? We gotta think of a third option for getting down there. Let's brainstorm what we can do. I'm open to any ideas, no matter how extreme they might be. Right, there's gotta be a way through. Did you think of a way to get down to the next floor? Excadrill? Drill a hole? What?
Okay.
Maybe we could ask Excadrill to drill a hole through the floor. Oh yeah, I bet Excadrill could carve out a mean hole for us. And if we take it to that section of the floor Hariyama already damaged, why, it could dig through that in no time flat. I'm sold. Let's hit up Excadrill for help. We need to ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. Yeah, let's go ask right now. Anyway, that's the situation. Think you can help us, Excadrill? Drill! It says it's the least it can do. So glad it'll help. Hey, Cramorant! Get that controller back! Did you hear that voice? It's one of those Unitas grunts. They'll probably come in here too. We better hurry. Think you can start digging right away, Excadrill? Drill. I'll go get everyone else. Thanks, Tim. How did it not fall through? Wow, you dug that hole in no time. Drill! We really appreciate it, Excadrill. Thanks to you, we can finally get down to B4. What about Excadrill and the others, though? Oh yeah, good point. Excadrill, you should get out of here. Just keep heading up. With your skill, I'm sure you'll be able to escape this place. Drill! It's alright to stack on the favors, but please take the other Pokemon with you. Oh, and would you find Whooper, Dusk Noir, and any others from the up floors too? Drill.
Cram?
Yeah, you go with Excadrill to Cramorant, and don't let Unitas catch you this time.
Cramorant.
Drill. Thanks, Excadrill. Yeah, I hope we meet again someday. Okay, the rest of us should head down. Are you good to keep going, Rachel? Yeah, I've come this far after all, and I need to stop Papa, whatever it takes. Right, just don't push yourself too hard. Thanks, Tim. Alright then, it's about time we get a move on. We've got no idea what's waiting for us down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Come on everyone, through the hole!
Okay.
Did everyone make it down safely? Dar. I don't see anyone from Unitas here now. They must have all gone down to the bottom floor B5. Oh look, a floor map. Let's check it out. Okay, so the door on the right leads down the hallway to some stairs, and the door on the left leads to some storage rooms and the elevator. There's something that doesn't make sense here. There were supposed to be stairs leading down to this place from B3. Where were they supposed to lead then? Because those stairs at the bottom right corner, they lead down, not up. Unless those on B3 led straight down to B5 without passing through B4? I don't know. Or maybe they simply didn't realize the hole in their plan when making this game. Anyway. Okay, so the door on the right leads down a hallway to some stairs, and the door on the left leads to some storage rooms on the elevator. But it looks like we can't pass through the storage rooms. It says they're packed full of crates. Then I guess we gotta use the stairs to get down to B5. Which means we just need to open that door on the right. But it says here that we need a card key to open the doors on this floor. A card key instead of a passcode this time. The security on this floor is the tightest yet. Yeah, it won't be easy, but we've gotta find that card key. Now that I get a better look around, there sure are a lot of desks on this floor. According to the map we saw on B1, this floor is used by the research team. Oh yeah, it said that on the orders we saw earlier too. They said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. I guess that room in the middle is Murloc's personal research lab. We might be able to learn more about Unitas' research if we have a look around. True. Are you okay, Rachel? You're looking kinda pale. Oh, it's just knowing we might run into Papa soon is making me nervous. He's been leading Unitas this whole time, and they're the ones conducting research with those cubes. What can I even say to him? What would help him to understand? This must be really tough for Rachel. I'm not sure exactly what you should say to your dad, but I do think you should be honest with him about how you feel. That's what's most important. Yeah, you could be right. Thanks, Tim. Papa, don't be a criminal! Lux. Goro! They said they're gonna go over there and keep watch. Thanks, that's a big help.
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before. But
Don't freeze, camera!
Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
There's no time to waste then. Getting weaker, hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely, like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now that I got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu's fades away. This is bad, we can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've gotta get your body back fast, for both your sakes. You got that right. What's this? What is it? There's something stuck to my foot, let's see. Looks like some orders addressed to the operations team. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. But what's this about a sleeping man? Harry. Well, I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Hey Pikachu, you think that's body is close? Yeah, the feeling is stronger here than on any of the other floors so far. So it might be down on the lowest floor, B5. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's keep investigating. What are these papers? Those diagrams look like brainwaves or something. think there are reports about the cube experiments. Look at what it says here. The Pokemon test subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brain waves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of the Pokemon seem rather significant. No, how could Papa allow this? We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. There's a voice recorder on the desk. Looks like there's a recording on it too. Let's hear it. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. They're supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's not like anyone else is gonna listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Myers stopped by recently? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Murlock. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah? Well, lucky for you, I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. When it means what it means in this context, how do you pronounce it? Minutes as in notes. When it means notes. Minutes. Okay, minutes. It's not minute, like in minute detail, I guess. It's like like when you tell the time of something. Okay, fair enough. I heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know there was something off about it. Oh, how so? Mr. Murlock made the cubes, you know? So the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cubes so a disaster like the R incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting, in fact. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even bother turning off the microphone this time. Pardon me. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting in fact, which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Okay, so he's a bit obsessed because of the incident, I guess. I never met her, but I heard she was a truly gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. He literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Papa. He sounds like a good father, but all this stuff with the cubes is misguided. How are you doing, Rachel? I know this must be hard. I'm fine, I just need to talk to my dad face to face.
Yes.
Sorry about earlier, I thought I was more prepared for all this. It's totally okay. Are you feeling a bit better now? Yeah, thanks to you, Tim. I just need to find Papa and talk to him. There must be a way to get down to floor B5. Let's look around. Yeah, I want to investigate some things on this floor too. Let's get to it then. I'm sure we'll find something. Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Click link. Did you hear something just now? Tim? A Pokemon? Clink. Clink, yeah, there's one with that in its name. The one that looks like little cogs. No? No, I didn't. Never mind then, I guess. Click link. Next door, maybe. Dar. Whoa, what's got you so worked up, Darmanitan? Well, we haven't used the strength in a while. Seeing Poliwrath and the others brought back memories of what happened to you, huh? Dar. Yeah, what they're doing is definitely wrong. That's why we're here to stop them. Dar. Gow gow. She seems even more enthusiastic since we ran into Cramorant. Yeah, she wants to thank us for rescuing him by helping us out. Growlithe still considers Cramorant an important part of our family. She's been wondering what happened to him this whole time. I guess her feelings haven't changed then, even after everything that's happened. Gow gow. Haha, I get it, you're raring to go. In that case, can you keep watch and make sure no Unitas goons come down through this hole? This is really important, Grolith. Can you handle it?
Go.
Goro. Yeah, someone from Unitas could show up here at any moment. We've got to proceed carefully. Goro. You'll hold them back just like you did at the police station. Goro. Thanks, Pangoro. You're a huge help. This must be a researcher's desk. Notebooks and memos, eh? Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm about to look through all your stuff. This looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails of any of the scientific jargon, though. Wait, look at this entry from last year. I received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousness. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitas. I've decided to join Unitas myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expect this to be very fulfilling work. So Papa is the one who named this organization Unitas. This researcher seems really proud to be part of it. How can they find this work fulfilling when they're making Pokemon suffer? There's gotta be a side to this story we're not seeing. The sleeping man is probably the most interesting part, so let's do that last. Orders addressed to the operations team. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. Go ahead and read them. Location, Bamboo Burrow. Target, Jessica Miller. Objective, retrieve the thumb drive. This is about what happened in Bamboo Burrow. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. Tim, what is it? What did you stop reading? It says here that Unitas' CTO is Mr. Murloc. What? That guy is the Chief Technology Officer? So the mayor is the CEO, and Murloc is the CTO. Papa and Murloc led this organization together? But why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. They really put a lot of preparation into that attack on Jessica. What's this document? Let me see. Wow, look at the title. Investigation report of the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. What? That's a report about my body! What does it say? I'll read it out. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range of an adult human male. The only anomaly we've observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Though the sleeping man has not consumed any food while under our observation, his muscle mass shows no signs of atrophy. Our working hypothesis is that the energy within his body is maintaining his current condition. I guess that means your dad is just sleeping and he's still totally healthy. That's gotta be thanks to Mewtwo. Honestly, I'm just happy to hear I'm still alive. No worse for wear either, which is a huge relief. Plus now we have confirmation that your body is here in this lab. I guess that feeling I had was right on the money. Yeah, all that's left is to find that body of yours. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitas. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murloc, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her though. This is the second to last question that you have to answer. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. Do I have enough? I don't think I have enough yet. Did you find enough clues? No, that's not it. Okay.
Yes.
Two more desks to search. There are a bunch of tools on this desk. Maybe they're used for building and fixing the cubes. There's a lot of different stuff. Let's take a closer look. Toolbox. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. Ticket to the management team. Here's a ticket submitted for the management team. Looks like it's from the research team. Floor B4, issue with CTO's lab door. Status, card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. We have removed the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. The lab door is not moving. That's the one at the center of this floor, right? Gears, huh? So if there is a Clink Clank or whatever the name of that Pokemon is that looks like gears. It could probably help us open the door, I guess. Sounds like the new parts haven't come in yet. Here are some instructions to the research team from the CTO of Unitas. Yeah, that would be Murloc. Looks like it was written in a hurry. It's kinda hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on Rock-type Pokemon. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other excuse me, more pressing work to attend to. Joking on my spit. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. Prioritize refining the effectiveness of the control cubes at all costs, even if it increases the strain the cubes inflict upon Pokemon's bodies. Okay. That Unitas guy in Bamboo Burrow is controlling rock-type Pokemon no problem though. They must have upgraded the cubes. Can't believe they were using Pokemon like tools, all while knowingly making them suffer. Maybe the strain is less on a rock-type Pokemon. They could use the old version of the others to make them suffer less, I guess, if the power of the thing is enough, and use the more powerful ones on rock Pokemon. That doesn't justify hurting them, of course, but still. If there was a way to make the global amount of hurt be less, why not do it? Is what I'm getting at. Took the words right out of my mouth. This must be a Unitas researcher's desk. There's a note here. From the research team to the management team, orders from the CTO. Obtain the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Burrow. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. CTO, huh? So these instructions are from the Chief Technology Officer. How do they think they can get away with treating people like this? Let's see if we can find any more information. Well, haven't I found everything already by now? I mean, I've examined all the desks.
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. It seems to be missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. I don't see Dad's body or Mayor Myers around here. Same, I want to investigate the room in the back, but the door isn't working. What should we do? Click, click, click. Wait, what's that? I heard it too. It came from that half-assembled computer. Let's check it out, Tim. Half-assembled computer? Where? This one?
Hi.
Wow, there's some kind of Pokemon inside the computer. What? I can't see inside. Is it okay? Click, click. It says it found the perfect little gap to wedge itself into and take a nap. A nap, huh? It sounds pretty relaxed. A surprising number of Pokemon seem to prefer tight spaces. Clay? It's wondering if its partner has returned yet. Who is its partner? A researcher here, apparently. They must have gone to a different floor to do some work. This Pokemon says it's been napping while it waits for its partner to return. Maybe it's Murloc, its partner. Maybe the reason the others can't get inside is not because the door needs maintenance, but because that Pokemon is part of the mechanism itself. Sorry, buddy, your partner is not back yet. Quickly. Why don't you go look for them, then? Play. Oh, I get it, you're stuck. Is it okay? I think so. It doesn't sound like it's in any pain. Play. It sounds sad, though. We can't just leave it like this. I guess we may as well help, since we're here and all. It's really wedged in there, though. I don't think we can just yank it out. Probably need some sort of tool. Well, I saw a toolbox earlier. Yeah. Which one was it, though? The one in the middle. Yeah, there's a toolbox here.
I see.
Alright, an oil can, some screwdrivers, blowtorch, lots of options. Let's take them all with us and get that Pokemon unstuck from the computer. The Pokemon inside this computer is stuck. Careful, if you keep trying so hard to get out, you could really hurt yourself. Well, Tim, think we can use one of these tools to rescue this Pokemon? Think of something, we can't just leave it in there. Well, the screwdriver for opening a desktop computer. I could try to pry the Pokemon out with a screwdriver. Not pry him out! Take off the side panel or something! Sticking the screwdriver in through the gap, you mean? I guess it could work. I'll give it a try. No luck, it's really stuck in there. Okay, use oil? as lubricant. Maybe we can help it with this oil can. You can use the oil to help it slide out. Heads up in there. I'm gonna pour some oil in. Alright, it should be a lot easier to slip out now. Well, think you can get out now? Quickly! Clink! Energy generating duo. Ah, there was a clink inside. Click, click. Thanks for getting you out of there. Ah, forget about it, it was nothing. Anyway, sorry to jump right in. It's making noise. But mind if we ask you a few questions? About you? I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why it was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time, much to its partner's annoyance, it seems. Guess it still hasn't learned its lesson.
Hey.
Did you get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? Right, I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you two came here, huh? It's worried because its partner seems really concerned about something. Maybe Clink's partner is having second thoughts about the development of the cubes. Clink's partner might not be a bad person then. Maybe not everyone in Unitas is awful.
Hey.
Do you know where to find a card key that opens the doors? Clink says its partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there another one like it somewhere? I guess all the researchers have here keep their card keys on them at all times. Then it could be hard to get our hands on one. I'm glad we were able to help Clink. Yeah, I'm just relieved it's okay. Hey Tim, is it just me or does the shape of this Clink look familiar? That panel by the middle door maybe. Yep, exactly. Let's head over there. How's it look, Tim? How big are the gears we're dealing with? I'm pretty sure Clink is the perfect size, and it's not by accident, is what I'm suspecting. Wait here a sec, I'll go get Clink. Anyway, think you can help us out, Clink? You're up for the job then. Thanks, Clink.
Okay, Clink, do your thing.
It's not by accident.
Yeah.
It's by design. Thanks, Clink. Now we can get inside. Clink! Oh, you're gonna go find your partner. Click, click. But you don't know where your partner is. Afraid I can help you with that one. Maybe try upstairs. There's a Unitas member searching for Cramorants up there. Clink. If you're heading upstairs, go ahead and use that hole in the ceiling. Clink. No, you're the one who helped us. See you later, Clink. Think Murloc is its partner? I hope Clink finds its partner. Yeah, me too. Okay, now we gotta investigate that room. I hope we can figure out what Murloc was researching. Yeah, let's go inside. We still haven't answered the question about Jessica. Here we are, Murloc's lab. There's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding. I don't know how we're gonna investigate all this, but there's bound to be really important info about Unitas in here. I hope we can find a card key too.
Yes.
Tim, about that voice recorder you found earlier. Papa is trying really hard to protect me, isn't he? Seems that way, yeah. But the way he's doing that is robbing Pokemon of their freedom. How does he not realize that would never make me happy? It's tempting to say he's a failure as a father, if his actions make his daughter sad. It's tempting to say? Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, the formulation of the sentence was a bit hard to wrap my head around. Maybe he decided that was a price he was willing to pay so long as he could protect her. I think all you can do is tell him exactly how you feel, Rachel. Yeah, you're right. These look like experiment reports. Yeesh, I can barely read their handwriting. There are sticky notes stuck all over the place. Maybe you can read just the most important points. Meteorite, energy, something. I need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora drop. It's more research material on meteorites like we found on floor B2. Based on my recent experiments, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operations team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Murloc's orders. But what's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. I've been wondering that myself. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora Drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora Drop showed clear signs of activation, however only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora Drop. Doing so will necessitate more experiments. He wants to activate the Aurora Drop? Guess it really isn't just an ordinary jewel. The energy of the meteorites in the Aurora Drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora Drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. But the report doesn't say what that means. What will happen when the Aurora Drop is activated? What exactly is Murloc trying to accomplish with this research? It's gotta have something to do with that final goal he wrote about. There's another room back there. Wait, huh? What is it, Tim? You see something? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu? It's his mugshot.
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
When he was put to prison.
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
They know about the link between the two. This back room wasn't on the map. Maybe Murloc wanted to keep it a secret. That seems likely. I want to get a good look around in there. There's a bunch of different information scribbled on here. The handwriting's awful. This is gonna be hard to decipher. It's hard to tell exactly, but it looks like summaries of a few different things. Let's read each one carefully. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangerous Pokemon posed to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. News got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue. People in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Good thing we were able to prove your innocence before that story made the news. You're telling me, still now, I wonder. Is that the only reason they detained me? About using Butler. The writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PPB, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler? As in the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? Well, we knew that already. There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. And judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu Phase 1. Meet the specimen in person, measure its vitals. Phase 2, receive the specimen from the PPB. Phase 3, extract the energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen, because that's referring to when the PPB was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on. We managed to stop them from delivering you to Unitas, but Murloc's plan is still moving forward. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. So it appears. Unitas had me arrested to make it look like Pokemon are dangerous. But what did that part about extracting the energy from you mean? Beats me. The papers we read earlier mentioned energy in Dad's body too. Murloc seems to be gathering energy from a variety of sources, but what's he planning to do with it?
Yes.
Papa's making a huge mistake. We gotta figure out how to stop him. There's a voice recorder. It seems to have more than one recording on it. What will we listen to first? There's a recording titled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Murloc was the one who suggested to Mayor Myers to restart Emma's research. He's been involved with all this right from the start.
Hey,
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's a track titled Cube Presentation. Let's hear it.
Report subject, cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Papa knew the side effects of the Pokemon would face, but he still didn't stop the plan. No, but he was at least worried about them. If nothing else, that shows there's kindness in him. I don't know whether the same can be said for Murloc. That recording painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is.
hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? Well, I'm done. I've had a bad feeling about Murloc from the moment we met him, but I didn't realize he was this terrible. This research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing forward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. Well, we searched the whole room. We still haven't found the door passcode. What about the numbers on the whiteboard in that back room? They've gotta be worth a shot at least. What are the numbers? 200 122 170 608. 200 122 170 608. We don't know which one's right, or if they're even passcodes at all. There's no harm in trying. No, was that it, or was it not? 122. That's it, the door opened. Now we can take a look around in the back room. This lab must be Murloc's as well. Probably, but what's going on in here? There's some high-tech equipment in here, along with a photo of you, Pikachu. This room's got a totally different vibe from the others. Yeah, you said it. Let's take a good look. A good thorough look around, Tim. This looks like some equipment for conducting experiments. Seems like he was mixing two substances together. Can't tell what kind of experiments he was doing from this alone, though.
Yes.
This room feels so different from the others. What kind of experiments has he been doing in here? That's what we're here to find out. I got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search, right? Where should we start looking? These papers are completely covered in sloppily scribbled equations. They look, complicated. This all means absolutely nothing to me. Some kind of experiment report. Okay, some kind of experiment reports. Read it to us, Tim. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one. Two become one? Was he trying to fuse two things together? People in Pokemon. The proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. He literally underlined this part for emphasis. This document was written by Mayor Myers. The title is Coexistence Plan for Rhyme City. It also says confidential. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. It says the mayor will make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Guess that settles it. That revolutionary device that's been making news lately is definitely the cubes. There's a draft of his speech in here, too. I'll read it. Citizens of Rhyme City, allow me to once again express my plans for our mutual home. I aim to foster a city in which people and Pokemon can live together in peace and safety. For many of you, the R incident of 2 years ago was an unprecedented hardship. I assure you, no one knows that hardship better than I do. But Rhyme City will not stop moving forward. As a testament to our commitment to mutual coexistence between people and Pokemon, we have created a truly revolutionary device. And so, on this last day of Pokemon Friendship Week, it is my honor to finally unveil to you the Friendship Cube! Papa, by Friendship Cube, he means to control cubes, right? Friendship Cube. That's right, he's planning to distribute these cubes that can control Pokemon all over the city. We can't let him deliver that speech he's got planned. No shit. There's another recording device on the left. This document's titled Shutting Down the Fusion Machine. Fusion Machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. To shut down the machine in the event of an emergency, remove the power cable. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy writing, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Murloc? And it might have some important information. Let's give it a listen after this. Uh-huh. Well, it might.
Hey.
Looks like there's nothing else to investigate here. That means we can listen to it, right? Don't you think we should listen to this? Definitely. It's got 3 tracks on it. Which do you want to hear? Finding Jessica. There's one titled Finding Jessica. Go ahead and play it.
Report subject. Finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
My god. Simulations of linking minds. Whatever Murloc's goal is, I don't think it's good.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? Research data.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it in the research that Emma had previously conducted. She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine. I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found. Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
What a villain!
What?
He had Jessica targeted and Emma's data stolen all so he could work on his new research. That's so awful!
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? There's one titled Proving My Hypothesis. Let's see what we can learn.
Report subject. Proving my hypothesis.
Sounds mad.
I did it. I finally did it! 2 become 1. That is the answer. 2 become 1! This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct! I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica. The cubes are nothing more than toys now.
Oh boy. He's deranged! He's using my mom's research for his own ends. What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Murlock's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, and we've gotta stop him.
Hey.
Which recording do you want to listen to? I've already listened to all of them. Listening to those recordings, Murlock sounded unhinged. Okay, yeah, that's probably a better word for it. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to whatever he's got cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Murlock's up to. Well, I remember a report that they mentioned before where they said that he was using public funding to further his own research on the side of the thing that he was being paid to do. So, it's not new for him. That was already pretty well known, I guess. But anyway. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted. Let's take a moment to digest all this information and make some deductions.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Why did Unitas go after Jessica? They needed it? No, not eliminate her. They only wanted the data.
Okay.
Murlock needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, and that's why she was targeted. The data is being used to research something other than the cubes. I got a bad feeling about this. I don't think we've investigated everything in this lab yet. Let's investigate more thoroughly. Yeah, the whiteboard at the back I haven't really checked yet. I think I checked this desk already. Yeah, that leaves just this thing. This is definitely a picture of you, Pikachu. What the heck does all of this mean? Let's take a look and see if there's anything else here. The photos.
I see.
Murlock is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in this room. What's up with that? Not to mention stealing Dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. The fact that he's got these photos of me, Harry, and Pikachu right next to each other makes me wonder if Murlock's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness isn't Pikachu's body? No way! If not, then why has he been targeting me so persistently? Yeah, he's thinking that this will help him reach his goal, I guess. Hastily written words. I can barely read what's written in here. Meteorite, horror drop, human. That's all I can make out. It seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. Numbers. Well, the first one was a code for the door, and the second one, well, we don't know yet what it is. 170608. Pretty careless of him to display the door passcode so prominently. I'm wondering more about the number we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode. You! How dare you exist? Hey, Morgan. Hi. How's it going? That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Let's say Murlock really has figured out your secret, Pikachu. Just what was he planning to do with you after he'd captured you? Your guess is as good as mine. Let's head down to P5 and look for Harry's body. Seeing it up close might help us figure this all out. Unitas, no, Murlock is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. How are you? Feeling a little bit tired. I think I didn't sleep all that well. I'm still a bit off from the sleep schedule from last week being on night shift, but another night shift is awaiting me later, so it's kind of good that it isn't fixed yet, I guess. We gotta do something.
Hey, got a moment?
What is it?
I think we should organize our findings so far.
What about you, Morgan?
Yeah,
how are
let's
you?
lay it out.
You kept falling asleep this morning. Well, I have trouble falling asleep these days. I don't know why. We have a lot of info to pick over, but this much is clear. 3 people are at the center of this mystery. Howard, Murlock, and Emma. Those 3 are closely connected to Unitas. I think I'm finally awake for the day now. Well, did you think you slept enough? They each had different goals. Let's think a bit more about those 3 people. Howard's real intentions. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. Murloc's goal. No matter how tired you say you are, you always look beautiful. Oh. Oh, thanks. Thanks, gorgeous. Murloc is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He said something about simulations of linking minds. And gorgeous, and handsome, and cute. Okay. Wow. Thank you. 3 times for each of them. I think the only way we're gonna find out more about that is if we ask Murloc himself. Emma's ideals and research. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. He seemed to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. She sounds like she had a good heart. But now Murloc's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was part of. I think we've seen about all there is to see on this floor. If only we could head down to the next floor. But we're not getting there without a card key. Right, and we didn't even find one in the lab. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else to look. What should we do? For now, let's head out and join the others. Maybe we'll uncover something new. Okay. Rachel?
Yes.
You coming? I know Papa is trying to protect me, but using the cubes to do that is wrong. I just hope you'll understand. I haven't saved in a while. Well, I can't now because they're talking. What is it? I hear someone talking up above.
Why is there a hole here?
Uh-oh.
Ah!
We've been found!
Oh, no. Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
Okay.
Okay?
Wow, way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. We need to get a move on, Tim. Right.
Hey!
But I was just confirming that I can't go left. Yeah, that leaves only the way to the right then. And I should save. Right, I'm gonna use the restroom now. Because I need to. You'll excuse me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Yep.
What?
I just did.
Oh, right.
Remember to wash your hands. Proceed through the right door.
Okay.
Now we can finally get down to the bottom floor. Just gotta open this door with the card key and... Wait, Tim, I hear something! Get back! Oh no.
Huh? What do you think you're doing here?
Whoa!
Whoa! Run for it!
Hey, wait! Stop!
Wait, stop! Not very convincing, huh? We're not supposed to go that way, right? Grolith!
Hey, why'd you stop?
Use a fire move!
What'd you say? Hey, Growlithe! What are you doing? But...
Pikachu! Growlithe's buying us some time.
I'll come back for you, I swear!
No, you're not. No, you're not.
This is bad.
Well, we managed to get away from Unitas thanks to Grolith, unfortunately. We can't go any farther. All those crates are blocking the way. Then we just gotta force our way through. Dar? That's right, you're up, Darmanitan. Grolith could have done that from the other side and stayed with them. Yeah. Just wanted to look heroic or something. Dar! Nitan! Nitan! Nitan!
It's been a while since our last ride together, huh? Lieutenant. Just saying though, the ride's still pretty bumpy. Dara? I mean, could you at least try running a bit more smoothly? It's so bumpy, I feel like I'm gonna bite my tongue. I'm a Manitan! I know, buddy, I know. But what I'm saying is... Dara, Lieutenant! Can't you at least give it a try? Come on, Darmanitan! Ah!
Alright. Okay, we made it through. We should reach the elevator if we keep going straight this way. There are some solid haymakers those are solid haymakers you're throwing, Darmanitan. Really powerful stuff. Thanks, I'm happy you like them. Watching you is making me eager to let loose and show what I can do.
Yes.
Thank you, Darmanitan. We couldn't have made it this far without your strength. She's saying something nice about me, right? Yeah, but don't let it go to your head. There's more stuff blocking the way up ahead, no? This door won't open. We're running out of time. I can't see those humans getting close. I can see those humans getting closer. Yeah, through the walls. Even I can't break a door like this. There's gotta be a way to open this door, right? Pikachu, what about that switchboard? We can probably force the door open if we run an electric current through the switchboard. I guess that's my cue, huh?
Oh no, they're coming!
Yes!
Luxray, thank you.
Come on, let's go!
I think I'm staying right here. There you are.
Pikachu!
See you later. They're all gonna sacrifice themselves one by one. I'm sorry, Luxray. Let's go, Pikachu. Yeah, we'll come back for him and Grolith when this is all over. Hang on until then, you two. Darmanitan!
Return! Return! Perfect.
Okay, at this point, all that's left is to take the elevator down to the bottom floor. It's thanks to you that we made it this far, Darmanitan. We really appreciate it. No, thank you! It felt awesome getting to help out so much. I want to thank you, too, for giving me a chance to repay my debt to you. Hey, cut it out. You're acting like this is goodbye. We've still got the bottom floor to deal with, and for all we know, that'll be where things really get hairy. Right. True. Okay, everyone, into the elevator we go. Mm-hmm. How much left?
Oh no. You're not planning to stay behind too.
Yeah, figures.
Pikachu!
Wait! You can't! You guys...
Pikachu.
Okay, it looks like there's not much left of the game. So I'm assuming we're gonna be
We finally
done
made it.
today.
Yeah. And that means it's possible Mayor Myers is just ahead.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Rachel.
Rachel.
Murloc may have fooled my father, but we're about to prove what a crook he really is.
That's right.
Hey! What about my body?
Oh, don't you worry. We haven't forgotten.
Oh, well, okay then.
What have I got that makes you want to love me? Or is it my body? Or someone I might be? Or something inside me? That building, B5. Oh no, here's the villain.
Hey, look! It's Dad!
We finally found me!
Well, we finally made it to the bottom floor. I just hope everyone back upstairs is still okay. They'll be alright. We've seen how capable they are of fending for themselves. For now, let's focus on getting through to your dad. Right. I hear someone up ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say, for a layer of bad guys, we have met, like, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 of them? And this guy? It's not a very big organization, Unitas, I guess. I hear someone up ahead. Someone's humming. Hey, look up there. Is that who I think it is? Is this Dad in Pikachu's body? Yep. Well, both of their consciousness are inside. Pikachu and Harry are both inside Pikachu's body. But the longer Harry's consciousness remains in Pikachu's body, with him knowing who he is, it's making Pikachu's personality and soul, I guess, disappear. So he can't stay in there much longer. Otherwise, Pikachu might be lost forever. Hey, look up there. Is that who I think it is? Yeah. It's Murloc. If he's here, that probably means Howard's here too. You know what to do, Tim. Yeah, I gotta convince the mayor to stop this plan they're working on. And to do that, we need to expose Murloc and prove what he's really up to. Sure, but at this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Well, the movie is more based on the first game, and I guess they resolved that issue by the end of the movie. In the movie. Whereas, at the end of the first game, it's not really known where the dad is. It's slightly hinted at, but they don't say. And I guess the resolution to the story is in the second game in this case. But I guess in the end, the dad comes back in the movie, whereas not in the game. Sure, but at this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Yeah, and I guess, actually, if you think about it, Ryan Reynolds kind of looks like the dad in the game here. With the beard and all, I guess, yeah, he kind of looks like him. At this point, Howard's likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Even if you blow Murloc's plot wide open, that might not be enough to convince Howard to change his mind. I know, but we've got to try. For Rachel and Howard, for the Pokemon of Rhyme City. And for you both. And for you. Both of you. Thanks, Tim. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Find Mayor Myers and convince him. What's he humming? Pokemon music?
Excellent, excellent.
Mr. Murloc. Oh my, would you look at this? What might you all be doing here? Ah, yes, you must have been the cause of all that commotion earlier. That explains why my entire staff rushed upstairs. But the question of why you're here still stands. Did Howard invite you to join him for front row seats to the shipment of the cubes? We let ourselves in, actually. We're here to see the mayor. I see. So tell us, Mr. Murloc, where is... Wait, here he comes. The head honcho. The head honcho.
Papa.
The big cheese.
Looks like the whole cast is here.
Heh.
We need to prove Murloc's deception and put a stop to his scheme.
Yeah, but where do we even start? Tim Goodman, what are you doing here?
I've been investigating a mysterious group. They're called Unitas.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
Investigating Unitas? Why are you doing that?
Unitas has been causing some serious problems, Mayor Myers.
Problems? What are you talking about?
Papa, please listen.
Mayor Myers, Unitas is a dangerous organization.
But all they do is conduct research into Pokemon. I created Unitas for the benefit of Rhyme City. How could that be dangerous? On what basis do you make this claim?
Destroyed the bamboo forest in Bamboo Burrow. They destroyed the ruins. They made a Pokemon go berserk in Rhyme City. They stole the Aurora Drop. Well, does that make them dangerous in and of itself? I mean, it's true, but...
Remember the jewel theft at the Dennis residence?
Yes.
It was them.
I did hear that the Aurora Drop was stolen the day after the award ceremony.
That's right. And Unitas was involved in that incident.
Excuse me?
And I also have evidence that the Aurora Drop was brought here.
How could that be? I'm sure that was just a few bad apples. You can't say the whole organization is dangerous just because of that.
Actually, they've committed other crimes as well. And they even targeted us, too.
They caused the lab to get closed down. They caused the bamboo forest to get closed off. They trapped us in the ruins. They attacked us at the ruins in Bamboo Burrow. Well, this one is true, yeah.
Everywhere we went, we kept getting attacked by Unitas.
I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? They even went after me and Jessica.
Rachel, you too? Murloc, did you know about this?
Yeesh. He's completely ignoring us.
Please, Papa. You have to stop this.
I can't do that. Not when human-Pokemon coexistence is so close to being achieved.
And the cubes are how you'll achieve that?
Exactly. Pokemon can be dangerous at times, but the friendship cubes will solve that problem.
Friendship cubes? Mayor Myers, those cubes are the problem. Do you have any idea how Pokemon have been harmed because of those cubes?
No, he doesn't. The bamboo forest where Pokemon live was wrecked. Pokemon in the city were attacked. Pokemon were wrongfully accused of crimes and detained by the police.
The PPB incident.
The case with Butler. I did hear about that.
He was using one of those cubes to make a Pokemon commit crimes.
He what? Why would he misuse the cubes that way?
If you know the cubes can be
Because of
used
that,
in that way,
Pikachu was wrongfully arrested.
why are you having them made in the first
I nearly
place?
lost a member of my family because of those cubes.
You've helped me understand how the friendship cubes could be dangerous. If they're misused, which is not enough of a reason to stop this operation.
Papa!
With the friendship cubes, humans and Pokemon can finally understand one another.
Mayor Myers, can't you see you're being deceived?
What do you mean?
What is the true function of the cubes? To deprive the Pokemon of their free will? Yeah, that's the one, right? Yeah. Not the rest.
The purpose of the cubes, in truth, is to deprive Pokemon of their free will and force them to do what humans want.
I was told the friendship cubes were revolutionary devices that would allow humans and Pokemon to live in harmony.
Mayor Myers, you've been deceived this whole time by the name Friendship Cube. They're actually called Control Cubes. Please, you have to stop this before it's too late.
No, never! Even if it's all true, this was Emma's dream.
You
Sure
know
is
this wasn't
naive.
Mama's dream.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Papa, don't you remember? When I was little and got lost in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring saved me. I was afraid and crying, and since it was worried for my safety, the Ursa ring chose to rescue me. All Pokemon have free will and can think for themselves. But you're trying to impose your will onto theirs. Do you really believe that's right? How can you claim to coexist with Pokemon if you take away their free will? Papa, is that really the future you want for Rhyme City? Because Mama's dream for people and Pokemon was nothing like this. And if she knew, if Mama saw this, you just can't do this, Papa!
Rachel. I didn't realize what the friendship cubes were really doing. I see now that I was wrong. I'm sorry. Rachel. I nearly made a terrible mistake that couldn't have been undone.
As much as I'd like to, we can't wrap this up just yet.
There's one last problem to take care of.
That guy over there.
Yes. Who took advantage of my plan? Who could have done these things?
There's only one person it could have been.
Sephiroth.
It's time to expose the one pulling the strings, Tim.
Yeah.
Charles Murlock. A bolt of brilliance.
The one behind this? Mr. Murlock! You're the culprit!
Objection.
Will you shut up?
I have to say, I'm incredibly disappointed in you, Mayor Myers. You know you're playing right into Pokemon's hands, don't you? Rhyme City's a lost cause if you can't even protect your only daughter.
What did you say?
Go.
Murlock! You were deceiving me?
Your role in this has come to an end, Mayor. As for the great detective duo, I knew you were good, but even I'm impressed you made it all the way here.
Mr. Murlock! Those cubes will never be used again. Give up already.
You really think I care about that plan? It was nothing more than a means to an end. Behold! This is the masterpiece that I've truly been creating.
You mean this has nothing to do with the cubes? We saw the meteorite and the aurora drop in the lab. Do those have something to do with my dad and Pikachu?
Excuse me? You dared to snoop through my research?
Shouldn't have left the door open.
Common rabble like you wouldn't understand it anyway. Explaining it would be pointless. Just pay attention.
Pay attention?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, Murlock. You are the chosen one! It would say that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! They all have control cubes.
You guys! You're alright!
Here they are.
Huh? Pikachu!
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
But why, Pangoro?
I just took on its back, you moron.
Tim, look.
Ah, yeah, you didn't notice the big glowing thing on its back?
They're all being controlled.
No! Well, maybe it's for the best if he is actually going to send Harry back to his body.
Let me out! Hey!
Okay, it seems I've got everything I need. Now it's time to get the show started!
You're wondering why I've done all this. I'm about to realize my dream of becoming a Pokemon. You want to become a Pokemon? Yes, yes I do, and to achieve that I need this. I needed this. The Aurora Drop?
I believe you may recognize this.
Looks like an egg.
The Aurora Drop? What are you gonna do with that?
Easy. Now at last. At long last.
Deoxys?
Oh, it worked.
A Pokemon?
It was an egg.
Hold on a minute.
And it hatched.
What Professor Gordon said about the Pokemon from space?
Deoxys has returned!
This can't be happening. And to think, I was complicit in this madman's plan.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
We've only just begun. So many roads to choose.
Pikachu! Murloc! Let him go!
Oh, I've come too far to stop now. The Sleeping Man and Detective Pikachu both brought me the energy I need.
Oh no!
When these two energies come together as one, all of my research, all of my dreams...
I didn't think he would use him like that.
...finally become reality!
Get the remote!
What is he doing?
Uh-oh.
Hi there, Tim.
What?
Don't tell me Murloc just...
Yes, this is the answer!
How can a person become a Pokemon?
How horrifying.
The best way for humans to understand Pokemon is for them to become Pokemon themselves. A union of human and Pokemon. This is the true meaning of coexistence!
What if Deoxys has something to say about it? It's a powerful Pokemon after all, more so than Pikachu. Maybe it's not meant to work that way. Well, you can't control the Pokemon anymore. Whoops.
Oh dear, are you hoping to avenge your friend Pikachu? Well, what are you waiting for? As you can see, weaklings like you aren't even worth my time.
Oh no! He's hurting them.
Stay out of my way! Incredible! I can feel the power welling up within me! So this is what it's like to be a Pokemon! I think it's time for me to enjoy the outside world.
Wait!
I'll be seeing you.
I'll see you when you get there. See you when you get there. See you when you get there.
What now?
We've gotta do something.
Well, for Pikachu and Harry, yeah, we gotta do
First,
something.
I need to help Pikachu. What's that?
Uh-oh. Huh? Huh? What? Mewtwo, maybe.
What's happening?
What other Pokemon could... Yeah, I thought so.
Mewtwo!
Takes a legendary Pokemon to knock out another, I guess.
I cannot imagine why, but I sense a human's presence within that Pokemon. Tell me, what has happened?
That guy used the energy in Dad and Pikachu to become... Deoxys!
Is that so? Not only has he misused my energy, he is using a Pokemon for his...
Hey! Watch out! Come on, you two, you're the most badass! What type is it again, Deoxys? I can't remember. Yeah, this part is a video. It's not actually the game engine.
They look evenly matched.
We have to do something. This lab's gonna collapse before either one of them wins. We need to get somewhere safe. That's it! Rachel, Mr. Myers, take shelter in the elevator.
But, Tim...
I'll save Pikachu.
Okay, Growlithe and the others might be hurt. I'll take care of them. Come on, Papa, let's go!
Right. Tim, you be careful.
Tim, you be careful.
Growlithe and the others will be safe with Rachel. I've got to focus on saving Pikachu. I'm coming, Pikachu! Pikachu's inside the pod, but I can't get it open. Can you hear me, Pikachu? Yes, I can hear you. You don't have to shout. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, more or less, but this thing won't open up. Can you get me out of here? It won't open from this side either. Must be locked. You don't see a passcode terminal around here by chance, do you? I'll take a look. Thanks, Tim. This one? No. Pretty sure the pod will open if I input the passcode here. We saw 2 numbers written out in Murloc's lab. It's gotta be the second one then. 170608. Because the first one was to open the door in the lab before.
Pikachu!
Wow, that was intense. But looks like both me and Pikachu are okay.
What a relief.
I gotta say, looks like the party's in full swing.
Believe it or not, it's Murloc.
Yeah, I know. Looks like he's become a Pokemon.
We have to stop him somehow.
I can't imagine Mewtwo losing. But we humans caused this mess. We're the ones who've got to clean it up.
Yeah. What about your body?
I look safe enough in there. Anyway, let's hurry.
You okay?
Yeah. This is bad.
Oof, feeling kinda wobbly. Must be all that energy you drained down to me. Oh no, what about the original Pikachu's consciousness? Hey, don't look so down. Everything will be fine once we take care of things here. Besides, we've got Mewtwo right over there. Yeah. So all we gotta do is stop Murloc. But how? Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is we've gotta do whatever we can. Right. Great detective tip number 48. Never ever give up. That's the spirit, Tim. First, let's stop this machine. It's Murloc's body. He looks like he's just sleeping. But he's actually been fused with the Pokemon, just like that.
Well...
Murloc used this machine to fuse himself with Deoxys. If we can stop the energy Murloc is extracted from being supplied to the machine, we might be able to reverse the fusion. Okay, so how do we do that? What are you asking me for? I got no clue how to stop this thing. But in this situation, I think the simplest thing to do is to cut the power. Well, he said so before, right? Pull the plug, it said. Murloc used it just now to extract the energy he needed. Hold on, Dad. When all this is over, I'll save you, I swear. This must be the power supply for the fusion machine. How can we stop this thing? Sorry, Tim, this is way beyond me. I thought you knew a lot about electricity. Electricity is one thing. Why would I know anything about a specialized piece of equipment like this? Let's just fiddle around with it and see what works. Not like we can do anything else. Maybe we'll learn something useful if you start pressing random buttons. As long as it doesn't explode or anything if I press the wrong one. I'm pretty sure that won't happen. Doesn't make sense to rig a machine this important with explosives. There's no time, I'm just gonna go for it. While you're pushing buttons, Tim, try to deduce how to cut off power to the machine. Pull the plug. That didn't cut the power. It's probably a specific order you gotta do this in. Hold on then. Well, 4. This one has 3 blue. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Ah, it's blue now.
No good.
Nope, still not working. The other way around then. I think what's more important is tackling this in the right order before you pull the lever. Yeah, okay. It's gotta be the other way around then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, that looks better. Alright, all the switches are off. Looks like that shut down the power supply. Good job, Tim. I'm not sure. Cutting the power doesn't seem to be reversing the fusion at all. Darn, back to the drawing board. I'm thinking we gotta fiddle with the fusion machine itself. It's not like I've got any better ideas. Come on, Pikachu, to the fusion machine. Okay. Progress saved. Wow. Fusion machine looks even more complicated than the power supply. But we still gotta stop it. I think those glowing bits are the energy Murloc used for the fusion. Maybe if we remove those little capsules... But how do we remove those from the machine? I know, we saw something in Murloc's lab about emergency procedures. God, this is the worst possible time to forget. I know it's not the approach a detective should take, but I think trial and error is our only option here. There was something about putting a plug on something. In the notes. Do you think we could pull that cable out? Yeah, we disconnected it, but the machine is still running. There's gotta be an order to doing this. Try poking around some more.
This should be
How about this button? I think you got it right. Looks like that released the lock. You pull that out.
Yes.
Way to go, Tim. Press the other one. Release the lock.
Alright.
And then the energy capsule. Yes, I got it off the machine. Well done, Tim.
Okay.
We managed to remove both energy capsules from the machine. Let's see if it did anything to Murloc.
It didn't work. Nothing's changing.
Uh-oh.
Maybe removing the excess energy didn't do anything because they're already fused together.
Think, Tim. There has to be another way.
Wait a minute. Murloc wrote about the energy in that report of his we uncovered.
Now is not the time
That's right.
to go into these long explanations.
What exactly did Murloc use that energy for again?
To fuse himself with Deoxys. They're fused, I guess, so...
That's it! If Murloc used that energy to fuse himself with Deoxys, then maybe that's the key to separating them!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you going on about?
Murloc and Deoxys are fused together because of that energy. According to the report, the balance of that energy is crucial.
Oh, so we just gotta disrupt that balance!
Yeah, but how do we do that?
Expose him to more energy.
If we can somehow expose Deoxys to these two energies...
That excess energy will throw off the balance.
But how do we do that?
Once we figure that out, we can get back at him for throwing me into that pod. Deoxys flying around, the busted fusion machine, and then there's me, the great detective Pikachu.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Aha! I think I've got it! A bolt of brilliance! I'll jump up from the top of this machine and hit Deoxys with the energy! Oh, how very thoughtful.
What the heck?
Time to close this case!
What the heck? Where did that coffee come from?
If we take the elevator, I should be able to get over there. Okay, hand him over, Tim.
Yeah. There.
Looks like we're ready to go. So, hit it.
That never works, by the way, putting stuff in your hat like that. In my experience, nothing ever stays there.
You're sure you can do this?
You mean hit Deoxys in midair with 2 capsules of energy? You can't do that. Only I can do this.
Yeah, I know. It's just, isn't there another way?
Come on. Who do you think I am, Tim? In all my cases, I've never given up. I'm the great detective, Harry Goodman! We've gathered all the evidence we need. Now all we gotta do is use it to pin down the culprit.
Please be careful.
Just leave this to me.
Kamehameha?
Hey, wait! What are they doing? If they unleash those moves, this place will explode! I've gotta hurry!
Oh, Pikachu.
Okay, let's get this done. Just need our body to hold out for me.
I didn't realize I was supposed to do that. The guy repeating Pika Pika sounds really silly. Pikachu!
How could such an insignificant...
The Aurora drop.
We did it.
Pikachu!
Imagine getting paid for that. It sounds so dumb, yeah.
Come on!
It kind of does, yeah.
I can't. I've used up all my strength.
What about his dad? Mewtwo, do something.
I can't make it. You need to go on without me.
But, Dad...
No! Daddy!
Get them to safety! Don't wait up for me!
Hang in there. We're almost out of here.
Oh yeah, I'll get my banana.
Take care of Irene.
Since I've been 2 hours.
They need you. Tim, you've grown into a fine young man. And one heck of a great detective.
Uh-huh.
Pikachu.
Daddy.
Dad, no!
Mewtwo will save them. I want your banana.
I couldn't save him.
Yeah, we know which banana.
Pikachu.
Tim. What?
The pod?
Well, well, well. Where's Pikachu? Ah, there he is.
Dad!
Tim, hey. Sorry I kept you waiting so
Dad!
long. Easy now. You're gonna break my
Wait,
ribs.
they saved the dude as well? I thought I saw him in the pod. The Murloc, I should say.
So
Yeah,
glad you're
yeah,
okay.
he's in there.
Pikachu too.
With the Aurora drop.
Little guy's sound asleep.
He really did a great job back there.
Him? That was me, you know.
Half you, maybe.
That's fair.
Come on. Everyone's waiting. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mewtwo. Ah. Well, okay, well, that's over, I suppose. That was interesting. I need something not too long to stream tomorrow and the day after then. I don't want to launch myself into a game that's too long to stream just yet. And they lived happily ever after, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, gonna be pictures of all the characters you met throughout the game, I guess. Ooh, Jessica. Delivering pizza. Thought maybe we'd see then go home. Maybe there's a post-credit scene. That's why I usually try not to skip end credits, because there tends to be stuff after. I'm not 100% sure what I want to stream next. I was thinking of maybe playing one of the Pixel Remaster Final Fantasy games. Maybe 5, since I already streamed 6 in the past. They're easy to get through because there are boosters that you can use to grind levels faster. So that wouldn't take too much of my time off stream. I just finished Final Fantasy VI. 9, not on stream, no, but I have played it and finished it a couple times, yeah. Yeah, it does, yeah. It's quite a bit more complicated to get absolutely everything in Final Fantasy IX, though. With stuff like secret bosses and the like. Michael Surich. Yeah, these older games are simpler for streaming, I would say. And wouldn't take quite as long. Okay, I'll throw that away. Be right back. I think we're coming up to the end of those credits. He's in jail, Turner. Mario Club. Well, that will be it for today then, I assume. Let's see if there's anything else post-credit. Or not.
Aw, come on, Dad.
Post-credit scene.
Please, take me on a case. I think I'd make a great detective.
I don't know. You get bored really fast.
What's that got to do with it?
Sophia, you're still young, and detective work is dangerous.
Aww.
Go on, Harry. Tell her what it's like.
Sophia, the thing about being a detective is...
I could take your calls.
Oh, maybe.
Harry.
Pika?
What's it doing?
Pika?
What? Something unsolved? I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it then. I'll be off. I'll start preparing for when I have to leave for work a little bit later. Thank you so much for watching then. Take care. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a regular evening stream. And I'll figure out something short that I can stream maybe for the next 2 days. before I have to head to my parents for a few days next week. Yep, I shall see you later then, Morgan. Take care, and have a good rest of the day. See ya. Bye-bye.